Salute, 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 salutes. What's poppin'? Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Big Fruit. You see the title, Big Taheem from Fort Greene. For those that don't know, you about to find out. And for those that know, you know what it's hitting for. Yeah, man, as you know, I got that Killer Ben story rocking and rolling, right? And in the Killer Ben story, I mentioned how when Killer Ben was on Racket Sal, he was trying to get at the homie Taheem from Fort Greene. So I'm gonna give y'all little details about Taheem, and I'm gonna tell you why. I love what I do because it creates so much conversation. I got so much love back home and so much support. And I love when motherfuckers say, you ain't get it right. Or you forgot something. I love it. It creates conversation and it creates more content. Man, the homies back home, especially in Brownsville, that was kind of shocking. It didn't come from Fort Greene or Bed-Stuy. It came from Brownsville. Brownsville sent me a message, man, you watered Taheem down. And I'm admit I did. Because I was telling the story of Killer Ben. So I didn't really get into Taheem. But I'm going to get into Taheem right now. Because listen, man. Taheem, like I told you, I met Taheem in 87 in Spa. And at that time, your boy Lil Fruit, 5'2", 125 pounds. Taheem had to be about 5'7", 200 pounds. Chunky thing. He was like a little light-skinned Mike Tyson. He's definitely the biggest dude in the facility. He was definitely the biggest dude in the Bronx. Spofford, straight jacket. And Taheem, listen, man, if you know, you know. Taheem was a little off the rocket. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Taheem had some issues. Taheem was upstairs in E6. You know what I'm saying? Where they was giving niggas Thorazine, trying to keep niggas calm and shit. And while he was taking Thorazine, you know, he banging out push-ups, lifting chairs and tables and all types of shit. He was cocked up. Needless to say, I met Taheem in Spofford in 87 because I went to school with his little sister. So when I came to Spofford in 87, everybody knew Little Badass Fruit. He introduced himself, yada, yada. Yo, you know my little sister. Yo, you good, shorty. All right, cool. Needless to say, I go off do my juvie from 87 to 89. In 88, rumor has it, or it's alleged, however the fuck you want to say it, the streets put stamp Taheem name on a couple incidents out there in Fort Greene. If you know, you know. And the one that really that raised the red flag was the situation with the girl and the baby. They accused him of this heinous crime. And like I told you, the girl and the baby was family to Rap. Rest in peace, Barry Paul. Big homie Rap out of Fort Greene. So when Taheem was accused of this crime and had to touch Racket Sal, it was lit. I know I told y'all Ben was trying to get at him or whatever. It's true. But don't think for 1 second, my man, that it was a walk in the park. That nigga Taheem was putting it on. He ain't give a fuck about Ben. He ain't give a fuck about nobody from Fort Greene. He ain't give a fuck about no nosy niggas from other sections of Brooklyn who wanted to get involved. He ain't give a fuck about them police. Taheem was answering every bell that was rung, and he was getting it to popping on Racket Sal. All 88, 89, yeah. Niggas ain't want no smoke with that. But out of love and loyalty and respect, Ben and them niggas, you know, they was trying to get at him. But for the most part, he wasn't playing no motherfucking games. Taheem wasn't playing no fucking games. So when all the OGs from 88 and 89 Racket Sal, yo, Fruit, how you going to shit on Taheem? I apologize. Because I'm not in the game of shitting on motherfuckers. I may water a dude down and keep him PG-13 because I don't want to make him look crazy or savage. But I will never discredit a motherfucker. And I ain't going to discredit Taheem. Taheem was about that action. Straight jacket. Man, I heard a story about Taheem taking a shower in the 4-Billy, son. They said that nigga was so on point. That nigga used to take a shower, shampooing his hair with his eyes open. Shampoo and shit all in his eyes wide open. That nigga watching everything that moves. That shampoo ain't burn that nigga eyes, son. Boom. Yeah, so his Racket Sal in history is, yeah, he put it down 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? He had no choice. They had him pegged for some crazy shit. Niggas was gonna try to get at him, and he was definitely answering them motherfucking bells. And let me tell you something. I know what it's like to be accused of some shit that niggas might not be comfortable with. I know what it's like, and I agree with that nigga. Answer all bells. Because Fruit wasn't ducking no motherfucking smoke about anybody who had anything to say. You know what I'm saying? So he was answering all bells. Difference between me and him was that ride up north. Yeah, man, Taheem took that ride up north and things changed. He went up north, got on some other shit. Like I told you, he wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. And sometimes them bugged out niggas be smart. Them crazy niggas be smart. So I don't know if his crazy shit turned into intelligence or whatever. Next thing you know, I turned around. I ain't seen Taheem from 87, son. Sparked. So when all that shit, 88, 89, I'm not seeing him physically. My last reflection and visual of him was short, stocky, light-skinned Mike Tyson nigga with a gold tooth. 87. Man, years done flew by. Everybody doing jail time. Everybody up north with dead numbers. I'm in Attica, son. 87. It's 2002. 15 years, you have to count on my fingers on the low. 15 years later, son. 15 years later, we in Attica, B Block, Brooklyn crew and shit. Boom, 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 boom. Niggas introduced, niggas, yo, that's Ty. Ooh. I ain't thinking no motherfucking Taheem. Ty. And at the time, the nigga about 140 pounds. Little light skinned nigga. Yo, that's Ty. Ooh. Alright. Brooklyn court and shit. Niggas be talking and rapping. Yo, ooh. I noticed the nigga used to stare at me. And he used to stand next to me. I used to like, yo, I'm watching this nigga. What's up with this nigga? They was like, oh, that's Ty. Ty. Fuck is that nigga? Ty from Fort Greene. Ty from Fort Greene. Yeah, nigga got that case. I'm like, Ty. Like, yeah. So I ain't say nothing. Nigga sitting across, we go to chow one day. We in B Block, Attica. They used to call that shit Beirut. Shit was crazy up in there. We go to mess hall and shit. And somehow he made it his business to be near me. And the nigga sat right across from me in the Attica mess hall. We eating and shit. And the nigga said, yo, Fruit, you don't remember me? Now at this time, you know what I'm saying? I'm out the box a couple months, getting my weight back up in Attica. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that ball, get ready for football season, my weight up. He a little nigga. Little nigga sitting across from me. Right? So he like, yo, Fruit, you don't remember me? I'm like, nah. He like, Ty. I'm like, Taheem? He was like, yeah. I gave the nigga, you know, Sparfy, you know, a nigga whole government name. So I'm like, Taheem, such. He like, yeah. I'm like, oh, shit. And in my mind, I'm saying, how the fuck this nigga so small? Come and find out, this nigga don't eat nothing but grass. He started his own religion. Like, he off the rocket. You know what I'm saying? But he let me know, yo, I'm coming from Auburn. What happened in Auburn, homie? Yo, homie J-Rock. Oh, whoa. Yeah, Taheem ran into J-Rock, and J-Rock gave him the business. Taheem kept it 100 with me. He's like, yeah, I ran into J-Rock. J-Rock blew me. Like, whoa, son. In my mind, I'm like, damn, son, you ain't gonna never, ever outlive that Fort Greene beef, especially with some real Fort Greene niggas. I can't speak for these fake niggas, but them real Fort Greene niggas, they ain't letting that ride. You know what I'm saying? Word. I ended up leaving him in Attica 02. Ran back into the nigga Taheem in Shawanga 07. So I was with him from 07 to 2012, right? This the funny shit, son. My wife ain't gonna think this shit funny. So he in the jail with me, right? In fucking Shawanga. My family that I told you I used to always go to Fort Greene, and this is how I knew rest in peace Iraq and all of my family. They used to come see me in Shawanga. They see the nigga on the visit. They like, yo, ain't that? I'm like, I don't know, cause he don't look the same. So I'm trying to throw them off. I don't know. That is that nigga, but come to find out, my family, cause they females. My family was cool and grew up with the girl that died and the baby. Oh, bunch of shit, right? They done told my wife this shit. So now my wife, she's scared to death every time she see this nigga. We on the family events. He walk around. She Larry. We go in the motherfucking trailer, my nigga. Oh my God. My wife gonna kill me for this shit. We go in the trailer. The nigga Taheem in the trailer next door to me, nigga. He out there with his family. Yeah, nigga Taheem's going to trailers with his family. He in the trailer with his family, and I'm in the trailer with my wife. So my wife like, yo. So when they do the count, niggas come out, bro, you get to see who out there and shit. So my wife like, yo, ain't that? I'm like, yeah. She like, I am not sleeping out here. That nigga out here. Yo, you bugging. Had my wife scared to death on the trailer, chef. Word. But yeah, man. Now Taheem sitting in the state of New York, man, trying to still fight crime, fight his case. You know what I'm saying? I heard it ain't the same for him, man. The young boys, they don't respect them. They be violating the nigga and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you, they better be careful. He one of them ones. That nigga snap, and your mama will miss you. So y'all young boys out there, man, if you know somebody that's locked up with them and they treating that man inappropriately, let them know. He one of them ones. That nigga snap, your mama gonna miss you. You gonna be off that count. Word the mother. Yeah, man, I just want to jump on here and give Taheem his props. You know what I'm saying? I did some time with the nigga. We was all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against him. You know what I'm saying? But his gangster on Racket Sal C74 8889 was one to recognize. And the OGs from Brownsville that was on that motherfucking island C74 8889, them niggas stepped up. I was like, nah, son. Yo, get that right, big homie. So I got that right for the homies out of Brownsville. This one was for y'all. And on that note, man, I'm going to get up out of here. This is my second time today. I only had to do this for y'all, man. Salute.